Video. I think the last thing I made was a Albedo Electro God. I don't remember. Anyway, I got Albedo. Albedo because I wanted a new support character because I was getting so sick and tired of having all these DPS characters. Anyway, fantastic support character. This is what he is. He is a support utility character. No, he does not provide any healing whatsoever. He is a Geo character. What does he do? Well, simple. They call him Elevator Man for a reason. Dude will literally put down a Geo construct that puts down like a little thing. Here, I'll show you. Put this bad boy down, and it can send you up in the air. But what it doesn't tell you at the same time is that when you damage an enemy while in this field, it will also deal Geo damage to them. Every couple seconds, you can do that with any character. So he could be him, it can be with my little terrorist. And why I think it's a really good idea to use with Klee or say a character with an archer is that you can just rain down fire on them, especially with his little character. Anyway, back to Albedo. Best weapon to use for him is the current one. The current event weapon, Cinnabar Spindle, is the best weapon that you can use with him. He is a sword user. He is a support user. Other than this weapon, you're going to be your best weapon to use with him. You could use the Festering Desire if you got it from last year in Dragon Spawn's event. But I mean, hey, if you never played the game and you don't feel like getting this weapon, which is very easy to do, by the way, it's very easy to get. Okay, you could probably use the Fave in a Sword, which will get you energy recharge. But other than that, there really isn't many swords that are really good with Albedo, other than the Cinnabar Spindle and the Festering Desire. The Cinnabar Spindle being the best one you can get. I don't even have it all the way up to refinement rank 5 yet, okay, but it does get up to 80% of defense, not 60. 80% is the maximum and 69 is the maximum. Nice. Anyway, let's look at his artifact set that you want to go farm for. Well, the best artifact set is the current domain that was just released with the last patch. Husk of Opulent Dreams, I think is how you pronounce it. Adds two-piece set, adds 30% defense to your character, and blah blah blah. The 4-piece set, basically you deal Geo damage. It increases your defense and your Geo damage bonus by 6% up to stack 4 times with or without him on the field. Gains faster if he's on the field, off the field. Any character can gain it, and it increases his defense over time. I will show that when I am attacking enemies. So basically, his defense right now 2,912. Give it a second here. 3. It'll do it again. 2. And it'll do that over and over again. 2, 1, 0. And as you notice, we'll go to 1. His defense lowers over time. Okay, but you want this artifact set on him. It's the best for him. His main utility, okay, comes from this. His elemental skill is his main utility. His elemental burst does a huge burst of Geo damage that just it just does a whole bunch of damage. Just a quick burst, does a lot of damage. That's it. Okay, that's mainly all it is. His main thing is his elemental skill. It provides utility on the field. It provides extra damage with your characters. It can provide shields for your characters of certain elemental types against enemies that you're fighting, obviously, because it's a Geo character. He is a support utility. Best artifact you can get for him is the Husk of Opulent Dreams, and the best weapon you can get with him right now is Cinnabar Spindle. This is stuff that everyone can get. The only problem is getting Albedo himself might be a little tough since he's a 5-star character, but he's a really good support character. My Albedo isn't even all the way level up. He's level 69. Nice. And I haven't even raised all of his talents up. This is the maximum that I can currently raise it until I can raise him up again, which I plan on doing it because I've been wanting a new support character. Anyway, where you can get that those artifacts, you can get those all the way down here in Inazuma. So you need to make sure you go to Inazuma, and it's right here. Slumbering Court is where you want to go to it. Go to Slumbering Court, and of course you're going to want that 4-stack. There's the 0. Open it up, and of course, I mean, if you want to guarantee. You might want to do the 90 if you want to guarantee. This domain is a little bit difficult. It has those like void dogs in it that like constantly deal damage, so make sure you bring a main healer in there. Because I would bring Kokomi, because that's just what I do. But yeah, let's see. Let's go test out what he can do real quick, shall we? Actually, since it's Albedo, we're just going to show off his support utility and what he can do. So, let's put down the elevator. Oh. Alright, we're already screwing myself over. But you look closely, see the Geo damage bonus in the middle, besides the fire. You can see it there, crystallized. See that? So while the enemy is within the AoE of this, they'll take extra damage from the thing, and then you can do this bad boy, which will do a whole bunch of damage. Of course, a more well-built Albedo will do more. Okay, let's try this elevator out and see. Come on. And then you could be up in the eye, see how the enemy's looking at me, and then he has to use counterattacks for that. This is why Albedo is really strong. Granted, this Albedo is not very well built, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? I hope you do, at least. More to talk about Albedo? Yeah, it's a support utility character. His main squeeze is, you know, his talent right here. Okay, focus on this talent right here. You want to focus on this one, you know, quite a bit too, but focus on this one. Get this one as high as possible first, then do this one. He is like an off-the-field support character, very similar to how Ball's talent works. Can be very powerful in certain team comps that like Ganyu or Amber or Fishkull or Klee, anything that can shoot from a range because the elevator can lift them up. That's where he would be very strong with, and to provide that extra sweet damage within the AoE. The artifact set that you're going to want for him, the best artifact you can get with defense, try to focus it in defense as much as possible. You can, between the cup, you could use geo damage bonus as well. I use defense because the geo damage bonus one didn't do as much damage as the defense did. It's up to you. These artifacts are still being farmed. As you can see, attack percent. I don't want that. I want defense. Defense percent is what I want for this. I want as much defense as possible, some energy recharge to build it. Granted, he does have it doesn't take much. Energy cost is only 40, but as I said, his main squeeze is the solar one. Okay, his main weapon that you're going to want is a Cinnabar Spendable. If not, if you played last year, Festering Desire. If not, you're probably going to have to go with Faven Sword, which is not that good for... You're going to want the Cinnabar Spindle. Play the game, log in, get the event, get the sword as fast as possible. It's literally built for him. Elemental skill damage at max is 80%, not 60. I haven't gotten all the artifacts for him. So, recap. Best sword, best artifacts, main stat to focus in, second stat to focus in as much as possible. He is a support utility. And that's all I got, guys.